The devastating legacy of a 20-year war lives on. Abandoned weapons are reclaimed by new hands, perpetuating violence and bloodshed. When the last US planes left Kabul in 2021, it carried out troops but left behind a vast arsenal. Today, those weapons are no longer locked in depots. They're fueling insurgencies, strengthening terror networks, and redrawing the lines of regional warfare. Just across the border in Pakistan, the impact is already being felt due to an excessive surge in terrorist activities. In a Washington Post investigation published April 14, 2025, Pakistan's claim was reaffirmed that at least 63 weapons recovered from the militants were left behind by the US. Ahmed Hussain, a Pakistani Special Forces officer wounded in a militant ambush, said that they have the latest American-made weapons. Recently released propaganda material showed Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan militants with US-made night vision devices, M4s with thermal optics, and rifle-mounted infrared lasers, according to the paper. After the March 11th train attack by Baloch militants, which claimed at least 26 lives, Pakistani officials provided serial numbers for 3 US rifles allegedly used by the attackers. At least 2 came from US stocks that had been provided to Afghan forces, according to records obtained by the Post through Freedom of Information Act. This claim corroborated when US President Donald Trump, in his first cabinet meeting in February this year, stated that we left billions, tens of billions of dollars worth of equipment behind, all the top-of-the-line stuff. I think we should get a lot of that equipment back. In another instance, Mr. Trump revealed that we have left $85 billion worth of equipment behind. Afghanistan is one of the world's biggest military sellers because they're selling the gear we left. The government of Pakistan and military have repeatedly declared these weapons as particularly concerning and declared them a cause for increased lethality of acts of terrorism in the country. The weapons didn't just disappear. They were sold cheaply, quickly, and in bulk. Just after the Taliban takeover, night vision devices were sold at a scrap rate, said arms dealer Raz Mohammed. The market was flooded with American weapons, he added. Weapons left behind by the US and NATO forces are increasingly ending up in the hands of terror outfits and other extremist groups. These arms, including rifles, night vision goggles, and explosives, are being smuggled from Afghanistan, fueling violence and instability in the region. Pakistan has long expressed this concern that Afghanistan is becoming a safe haven for militants, especially the TTP. According to a BBC report published on April 18, 2025, the Taliban seized around 1 million weapons and pieces of military equipment after the fall of Kabul, most of it funded by the United States. 500,000 of those weapons, sources told the BBC, have since been lost, sold, or smuggled, from M4 and M16 rifles to Humvees, MRAPs, and Black Hawk helicopters. The spoils of war have become the black market's crown jewels. Taliban spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid responded on Afghan state TV that we have seized these weapons from the previous government. They are now used to defend our country. But according to Pakistani officials speaking to the Washington Post, both are responsible. The Biden administration left them, the Taliban let them spread, the US must act. Both the stories that US-made weapons are ending up with TTP and other militant groups reinforce Pakistan's claim that Afghan territory is being used to destabilize Pakistan. This viewpoint has also been endorsed by other international press agencies like the Media Line, GB News, Voice of America, and RFERL in their stories and columns. According to a piece covered by the Media Line, the abandoned US military equipment is not just an issue in Afghanistan, it is also fueling terrorist activity across the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. In October 2024, Pakistan's customs authorities seized a large cache of US-made weapons and ammunition worth around $126,000 at the Turkham border crossing. The haul included M4 assault rifles, pistols, night vision equipment, and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Islamabad says it has provided substantial evidence to Kabul of terrorist groups operating within Afghanistan, but no action has been taken by the Taliban-led government. The US war in Afghanistan is over, but the weapons it left behind are writing new chapters of violence. The battlefield has shifted, but the ghosts of America's longest war are still armed and are still dangerous. I'm Dayan Rahmani. This is Policy Wire. Stay tuned for more updates.